I'll be brief. When I walked in, I panicked because I said, geez, I don't think I have any poems that like a bunch of curse words in them. So I was sitting there frantically racking my brain, where are they? Where are my clean poems? And so I finally came up with them, and then of course once the kids were gone, there. So I said, well, I can just read my dirty stuff. But no, I picked out my clean poems, and I'm going to read them. And I worked to find this stuff. I actually have a couple father-daughter poems. I mean, how wholesome is that? And this one's set in Tacoma. It was written in 2002. It's called "One a Day Keeps the Doctor Away." It was written at the opening of the Museum of Glass that we, truly started in Tacoma in 2002. And this is an in-joke for Tacoma, but I'll explain it because otherwise you won't laugh. The Bridge of Glass is a concrete overpass that goes over 705 from, the street over to the Museum of Glass. And it has plexiglass sculptures on the pillars as you walk along. Anyhow, one a day keeps the doctor away. Today I took my daughter to the Bridge of Glass. Boy, was she disappointed. She thought the actual bridge would be made of glass, so we could see traffic going by our shoes. After that, we went to the outdoor exhibits. One of the largest was a big cement pond filled with hundreds of red plastic apples. On closer examination, the apples were tied to the bottom by fishing lines screwed into plastic plates. No doubt to keep the shiny forbidden fruit from being stolen. Good thing, too. I know I would have taken one. On the ledge of the pond was a bronze plaque with the name of the artist on it. He was born in 1945. I sure hope that when I'm in my 50s, I could have an idea that good. His mother must be so proud. $12 million. That conceptual art gig is the way to go. I wonder how much it would cost to finance a produce stand in front of the sculpture, or maybe an actual hungry person could get a real succulent and nutritious apple, courtesy of Chihuly Enterprises. We could call it interactive performance art. I have good ideas like this all the time. But Hannah's about the bridge being made of all glass is still the best. I have another little short father-daughter poem. Anyhow, and it ties into another Tacoma event. Look it up when you get home, but there's a thing called the Cascadia Poetry Festival. Paul Nelson puts it on. This will be the 5th one. He has some sort of overriding vision of what Cascadia as a bioregion represents in poetry. It's all rather abstract, and I don't understand much of it myself. But this year the festival is dedicated to Richard Brodigan, and they're having his daughter Ianthe. It's a Greek name. I don't know how to pronounce it. She wrote a very touching memoir of her father, and she's going to be one of the featured guests. Michael McClure, the beat poet, is going to show up. Actually, Joanne Kiger, another beat poet, was supposed to, but she passed away this spring of cancer. Paul seems to like people that are in their 80s plus, so he gets them up. But Michael McClure, C.A. Conrad, Patricia Smith are going to be the big names. And that's happening in October in Tacoma. Anyhow, this poem is entitled Richard Brodigan. "Is that you?" asked the little 3rd-grade girl in the school playground where I had taken my 2-year-old daughter. She pointed to the cover of Trout Fishing in America, which I was reading while Hannah threw gravel at the monkey bars. It must have been my hair and the felt hat I was wearing. "Yes," I replied. "Yes, it is." And went home famous. Okay, let's close